Civilization or Barbarism, an Authentic Anthropology by Dr. Cheikh Anta Diop. In history, with the exception of the Soviet Socialist Revolution, no revolutionary movement, including that of 1789 in France, has had as a goal from birth the creation of a republic. That has always been the unexpected, unforeseen, and sometimes perilous result of a lengthy revolution. We will return to this aspect of the problem. During the reforms of Codrus, Draco, Lycurgus, and even Solon, there could have been no question of a republic in Athens or Sparta, and yet this was a full-blown revolutionary period. The Third Republic in France was hastily voted in as part of an amendment which passed by one vote, that of a priest, and only because the Count of Chambord, who had been chosen to reign, stubbornly refused to accept the tricolored flag. This did not prevent the Republic from lasting until the middle of the 20th century. The vote concerned the Wallon Amendment, which was adopted on January 30th, 1875 by 353 votes against 352. Throughout all of history, until education and technical progress made possible a better coordination of insurrectional action, 1789, 1917, 1949, France, USSR, and China. The peoples of the AMP countries were always overcome by the complexity of the state machinery and the size of the kingdoms whose social systems they wanted to transform through authentic revolutionary movements. The study of the failures of revolutions in the AMP countries is, to a great degree, the study of the historical economical factors that give rise to a precocious territorial unification here, Egypt, China, or opposed it there. By creating state machinery, that of the AMP, allowing the coordination of social, military, and political action on a large scale over a vast territory, including several cities, the peoples had unwilling and wittingly forged chains that could be broken only by the progress of modern times, which made possible the education, instruction, information, and coordination of the struggle of the working classes on an equally large scale. We might cite, by way of illustration of this idea, the turns taken by the French Revolution of 1789 in Paris and the provinces. That is why revolution became impossible in ancient times as soon as a state took the Asian form, whether in Greece, Rome, Persia, or elsewhere. This is a law, and perhaps the most general one in the domain of human sciences, because there is no exception in the whole world during the 5,000 years of written history of humanity. This must not be taken for the absence of revolution, for it was everywhere present in those states, but it failed irremediably. Thus, those theories are erroneous that pretend that the AMP states are incapable of developing and the fundamental contradiction that they harbor until their dissolution, that is, up to the outbreak of the revolution. It breaks out everywhere, but theory, being unable to explain its failures, has chosen to ignore it by refusing to take it into account the authentic, unsuccessful revolutions in history. And we'll stop right there and continue back off on chapter 10, Civilization or Barbarism. I'm Uriel. High as hell.